Like rainy Ferdinand. Welcome back to another vlog, or welcome if you are new. You can probably hear Kona enjoying her breakfast. But today is the day that we are removing all the carrots and parsnips from the garden for winter. It is a bigger job, but it is a bigger job, but I honestly like it. I really do enjoy it, even though it is time consuming. It's definitely not the worst job ever, and I get to be outside in the fresh air, so that's a win for me. Although it is a little bit chillier today, so I've got a winter jacket on, my gloves, and we're ready to go. Forgot my knife. Where are you? Cannot do carrots and parsnips without a knife. Feels like it's a little bit out of focus, but that might just be the light. The going is actually very good at the carrots and the parsnips, and it's only 9:45, but today is Tuesday, which means it's our laundry day, so I'm gonna go do laundry. If you're new, you might not know, if there is garden work and you have to go do laundry, you are free from the garden work while you are doing your laundry. Folding it will keep until after the garden work, but everything else you're free. It is a beautiful day today. It's been a lovely, not so warm morning so far. It is starting to warm up a little bit, so we're trying to hurry because of that, because it's supposed to be plus 29 today Celsius. I have laundry on the line, I have laundry in the dryers. It's 10:56 and I'm gonna run back to the garden. We're definitely not done yet. I actually still have clothes in the dryers, but I think it's gonna take those a little bit yet. So I run to the garden and just check out later on. Laundry is taken care of. Back to the garden.
By the time I was finished with the laundry, they had already finished the carrots and had moved on to doing the parsnips.
before we add the rest of the ingredients. Nope. Before we add the rest of the ingredients, add the lids and then add them to the canning tank before we add, wait, what did I say? After which we add the rest of the ingredients, add the lids, and then put them into the canning tank where they cook for a certain amount of time. Recording my voiceovers usually takes me a bit. I am now editing and working on the blog. How far am I? I think I've got the voiceovers finished now. I guess I need to add the music to certain areas of the videos. Then there is only that and the hymn at the end of the vlog to go. Oh, also the dates, like days of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, that as well. And then I'm pretty much done. I want to get it done as soon as possible because this week is the fall cleaning, and with us having to do that, I don't know how much time I will have to edit this week. So I want to edit it and upload it because you never know how the uploading process is gonna go this week, because this last week it didn't go so well.
Oh no, I ripped one off. Gonna have to dig for it. Today was quite the day when removing carrots and parsnips. My battery is flashing for my camera, so hopefully it will not die. I know I did leave our house in a winter jacket, but I quickly went from a winter jacket to just a hoodie to no jacket at all. And it is, I think, 28, 29. Anyways, it was 28 the last time I checked, but it might have gone up at this point. This year has been different for us when it comes to carrots and parsnips, as we were finished before lunch. And that has never happened to us before. Usually it takes us closer to 2, closer to 3 in the afternoon. There are some years when it has taken us until 5 and 6 in the afternoon. We are glad, especially because it's so hot outside. Actually, they did also postpone lunch a little bit, but by what, 15 minutes, I think, because we were done by then. But I guess it helps. The garden isn't muddy. And if the carrots are nice and it's not muddy in the garden, then gathering them and packaging them for winter is a breeze. Pardon the pun. What with the wind and all. Oh no, lost another one. I can't see if you can see me. The glads that I had in our garden were tall and straight as an arrow. The ones in my planters were definitely not this high. Where are you? Oh, there we go.
I am washing dishes this week, and it is our job to wash the kitchen floors 2 times a day, at lunch and then also at supper time. And no, our floors are not as sparkly clean as they sometimes appear to be. To be totally honest, our kitchen gets a lot of traffic. And also, we missed Friday cleaning last week, so that probably also has something to do with that. It's currently 7:43, and I just came in from outside. I had one of my brothers help me dig the rest of my glads. I quit this afternoon. The ones in the planters are absolutely no problem removing those, but the ones I had in the garden, I planted them a little bit deeper, and they were more difficult to dig out. And I accidentally sliced through a few with my shovel. I now have them outside, and I'm gonna leave them uncovered and give them a chance to dry off a little bit before I put them into storage over the winter months. And tomorrow is day 2 of fall cleaning the kitchen. Come and go with me to my father's house. Hi, come. Sunny. It is Thursday morning, and what I'm gonna be working on as of right now are getting my glads cleaned up. And I have a lot of glads. Like a lot. Middle. Sitt stå här på Amersha. And I'm actually also getting rid of my raised beds and those pots back here. I want to get rid of the raised beds and just make new ones, because these are too shallow. And that is the reason why my glads keep falling over. I planted a few in our garden this year. There were a few times where we had really bad weather during the summer months, and the glads in the garden stayed straight as an arrow. The ones in the pots and those planters did not. So I want to make new planters that are a lot deeper, because I love my glads here. It adds a nice pop of color to the side of our house. But the pots, They have to go. I'm planning on putting the new planters here on the side of our house, but the problem I have is, because it's so nice and warm at the side of our house, every year I have a frog here, and this year I had a snake, a really big thick one, and that's not my, no, thank you. So honestly, I'm not even quite sure what I'm gonna do. It's almost 3, and I want to show you how far I've gotten. My lens cap, how far I've gotten with the raised beds. So this is what it's looking like. I've removed it all. They're gone. Well, they're currently over here. They're a little bit too heavy for me. I'm gonna get one of my brothers to take them away for me. The pots are also gone, and now I definitely do plan on pressure washing. I think it needs a good wash. Well, there's one of the planters. Like, I got a full wheelbarrow from one planter. So this is one planter. Mom wants it for something. And the other one I already dumped into our garden. Oh, there's a lazy doggy. Girl. It is good to be done. I came home and it's 5:14, so not bad. 2:30, no, sorry, not 2:30. We went to the kitchen at 3:20 and we came home at 5:17. Actually, the girls came home at 5:17. The ladies have been gone from the kitchen for a while now. There wasn't that much work left to do, and the work that the girls had to do was we had to scrub and wax the steps, which is why we stayed there a little bit longer. The colony where I come from, the girls always take care of the steps. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Six sets of steps that needed to be done. So some of the girls did the steps. Since we wash our floors with our washer, there's no work. There's no work for the ladies. I've been waiting for this. An Olipop, strawberry vanilla flavor. This is what I've been looking forward to. Icing on the cake to this day. Does it have stevia? It has. The ingredients are written in this direction along the can. It does. It says stevia leaf. I will be honest, stevia has an aftertaste that I don't quite prefer. It has a very strong aftertaste, but in here it's actually not bad. I can taste a little bit of stevia, but it does not bother me. So if you're like me, you might like this. The colony where I come from, the day we finish fall cleaning the kitchen, we have family supper. We just clean the kitchen. We don't want to be back there making it a mess. So we have family supper for one day, and then tomorrow we get back to cooking. And also it would be too late. I mean, the cooks wouldn't have been able to do much cooking with all of us underfoot, which is another reason why we have family supper. But anyways, cheers. Oh, did it ever rain during the night? There were times when it was pouring, but today is good old Friday, and we had a break from cleaning. Well, did we? Because we cleaned the past 3 days. But anyways, one of my lovely subscribers sent me this book along with a few different types of flowers. I am looking forward to this. There's quite a few pancake recipes in here I want to try. Of course, there's muffins and stuff like that. But what I'm planning on starting with is a bread. If I can find it here. I marked it. I thought I had a marker in here. Where is it? I did have a marker in here. Ooh, there's a key lime pie. That one looks good. Chocolate lime and coconut cake. I'm getting off topic. I'll try and find the recipe and then I'll show it to you. Here it is. It's the multi-seed bread. I am starting this chilly Friday with baking a gluten-free multi-seed bread. Also today, the apple juice is getting pressed, and that is the last of the juice that we have. I guess once they're done, the girls are gonna go help clean. But for now, we're making bread. You and me. Interesting. Das ist snack. Ist das richtig süß? Nein. I agree. It's tasty. Thinly sliced. Kind of like a healthier cracker. I like the taste, but don't go in expecting it to be like bread. Cream cheese on here would be good. I'm not disappointed in the recipe at all. I like it. This is kind of my thing. More like a cracker than a bread. Today we're actually having supper in the shop, our manufacturing business. There's no particular reason, just a show of appreciation, I guess. And we're having pizza, wings, and sushi. There's so many on our colony that just absolutely love sushi. I am not quite there yet, but it's also not bad. While we're there anyways, why don't I just show you what we manufacture? I know a lot of you know, but there's quite a few new subscribers that might not quite know or might not have seen the really old vlogs where I showed what we manufacture. Let's go get food and allow me to show you what we manufacture. And this is what we manufacture. Yes, we manufacture fire trucks. I have had people ask me if I could film a video of people working, or even not just people, just a tour of the manufacturing floor. And I do just want to say, I will not be doing that. It's company policy to not post any videos or any photos on how production flows. And secondly, I don't think it would be a good idea to film a video, basically kind of walking through all the steps and all the stations and have it posted on YouTube for anybody in the world to watch. But I can occasionally show fire trucks, some of the ones we made. More than that, I'm sorry, but I cannot do that. It would also probably be a breach in respect and privacy. It is 8:30 on a Saturday morning and we are up and at 'em. It's supposed to rain sometime today. Rain Saturday, Sunday. And Mom wants to remove the cannas. We're just gonna trim them. We're just gonna clip them. And then after lunch, once my brothers and my dad are off work, they're gonna dig out the actual roots. So this is the before. And there's the after. Well, part of the after. I decided I would carry this vlog into the weekend because it's my turn to make sourdough. If you're new here and don't know, there's only 3 of us that take turns making the sourdough. And we make it even if it's not in our bake week. And I'm not baking, but it is my turn to make the sourdough. This time around, I want to make a pumpkin sourdough. It's currently 3:39 in the afternoon and I have to feed my starter 3 times today. Breakfast, mittag, aka lunch or dinner, and then at supper time. And I already have fed it 2 times today. And then tomorrow after mittag, I am going to be kneading the bread. And then it sits in the fridge and ferments before I form it into loaves. And I am looking forward to it because I am a pumpkin fanatic. I love anything pumpkin, anything. And just like that, most of the garden is black.
winter wheat, in case you're wondering why it's so green. One thing I have been wanting to do for quite a while now is go on a kayak while everything is yellow. At this point, the yellow is gone. But unfortunately, by the time the trees are yellow, our river is very, very shallow. And our kayaking season is very short to begin with. Maybe someday. So I just fed the starter for the last time today. I had to put it into a plastic bag, and then I put this towel over because the fruit flies are nuts. And I also need to cover this. Hopefully it'll be enough. But this will keep until tomorrow. And it's only 7:45 and it's already dark.
I honestly don't understand why this pumpkin is so pale. Only thing I can think of is maybe the pumpkin was green when we canned it. Other than that, I have no idea. It is now the next day and I'm going to be ending the vlog here, and I just wanted to say that yesterday, baking on a Sunday, do I prefer baking on a Sunday? No. The reason that I did need the dough yesterday is because for this time around, I had no other option. I had to keep in mind that one of our girls is going to be baking the next day and she needs the bakery, and I kind of didn't want to be in her hair. And because of the fact that our sourdough is a 3-day process. Day 1, you feed the starter. Day 2, you knead the dough. Day 3, you form the dough into loaves, and then you also bake it. So that's why I had to go on a Sunday this time around. I'd rather not go on a Sunday, but that was the only option I had for this time around. And also the bread that I made on Friday, the multi-seed bread, I'm not quite sure if I am allowed to share the recipe, especially since you have to purchase the cookbook. I'm not sure how that would work, and if the author would appreciate it very much. It's called bread, but to me it reminds me a lot more of a cracker. But each to their own. With that all being said, I am going to be ending the vlog here. Thank you for spending this week with us, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.